It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines and we're going to build an amazing university. Welcome everybody to the Wednesday stream. Man, it's been a day. Has it been a day or what? It's the holiday. It's the week of Christmas. It's the holidays. When I think back on previous years, back into the past, usually this week, there's nothing really going on in the news. Usually people are hanging out with their families. But for whatever reason, this year, it seems like everything in the news is like crazy. Like, I don't even the people in Congress are passing these like $1 trillion bills, spending bills. I don't even remember in the past Congress even working this week in the past. Like, why is Congress even working? It's Christmas. Like, I don't understand. So, yeah, there's just so much going on in the news. It's like, I don't understand. Like, what is happening? I feel like society is falling apart. I've about had it. But yeah. This stream is all about playing games and having fun. So I'm going to try and ignore everything, all the chaos that's going on in the world. And I'm going to try and just focus on this game, which is my favorite game of all time, City Skylines. And we're going to have some fun if it's going to kill me. Welcome everybody in chat. V5 is in chat. Greg is in chat. How's it going? What's up? Yeah, so we're working on the university today, and this is something that's been in the works for a while in this city. This is a New England-style city, and so, of course, for a New England-style city, we need to build a proper Ivy League university. So this is going to be, the top tier of the top tier. I'm patterning it after, Harvard University in Boston, or any of those other, fancy schmancy universities. Yeah, I actually spent some time. I went to a summer camp at Yale once, in New Jersey. Princeton. Princeton in New Jersey. And it's really, really cool school. So yeah, I think they're really fancy institutions, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fun building one of these. Speaking of news stories, though, one of the news stories that's driven me the most crazy that's come out this week is about Stanford University. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Stanford is getting smeared in the press because apparently this internal communication got leaked. That Stanford has been rotating around their campus of a list of words that are too offensive to be used. And this list of words includes just ridiculous stuff. You can no longer use the word trigger because it's too triggering, because it might cause people to think of gun violence. So you can no longer use the word trigger because you will trigger people. I can't deal with it. I think things have gotten too woke. What is going on? Where did all this stuff come from? I don't understand it. I'm about to lose it. Stanford University. I used to look up to Stanford so much, but the colleges have gone crazy. They've gone crazy with this woke stuff. You can no longer say triggered. I'm triggered by this. Oh gosh, I'm going to get canceled now, huh? Greg says there is profit in chaos. Maybe. You think it's all a money-making operation? V5 says, the lore for my city, a 3-letter agency wanted a new intercept facility, so paid the city to build a new sewage treatment, and in the middle of that, they're putting a listening facility. Oh my goodness, that is so sketch, V5. How many people go wander around a wastewater treatment facility looking for antennas? There's a lot of profit and chaos, but you have to know it's a ladder. All right. Well, let's get started working on here. Let me just show you guys around a little bit. So this is the start, and I started really with this. This is the administration building. We have this lovely plaza here, and I put these like my favorite thing about this is I put ivy all over the walls. I individually placed all these little pieces of ivy, and it just looks beautiful. And I would kind of like to do this to all the buildings, but this took so much work that I'm not doing this to any more buildings. This was a lot of work just placing all these little pieces of ivy. And then all around here, I also have these like older, like historic buildings. Like maybe this was like the initial college building before all this other fancy stuff got built. So we have an old historic building there. And we also have a historic building over here, which is a library, which I really love this building. And then down here, I put all of these historic houses, and these, to me, these look like frat houses. So I thought this would be like a fraternity, sorority row kind of thing. Yeah, I just think they look pretty cool. So those are all along here. What are these? Oh, these actually function as university buildings. Oh, that's cool. I didn't remember that. So yeah, these work as dorms. So they each hold 100 students. That's cool. Oh, I think they're expensive though, which is why I have them all turned off. Yeah, we're going to build this, but I'm not going to necessarily turn everything on because I don't want to spend the money and I don't need that many student slots. So I have these open. See, these are not even like filled up, all of these. So I have these dormitories here. We have this like lovely park here with this clock tower. It's looking nice. Building's turned off. 200 students to this clock tower. And then over here in the corner, we have these other buildings. These look super historical. Look at these. I love the look of these, but these are also turned off because these are really expensive to run. These cost so much money, so I'm like definitely keeping these turned off. But you know, we're gonna build this out and make it look nice. And then of course we have our big schools. I love these big old buildings. This is the School of Science, and then we have this over here, which is the School of Medicine. Look at this lovely building. And then way over here, we have the School of Law. So really, really cool, gigantic buildings. And we got to fill in the rest. We got to fill in the rest of this stuff. V5 says, in real life, do frats still exist? Yes, they do. Yes, they very much do. V5 says it's currently really cold. Holy cow, that's so cold. I hope you're staying warm, V5. Okay, so the university is like basically this area and this little area here. Or actually, I think it'll be all of this. This is going to be more like the sports area over here, and this will be more classrooms and stuff. And I think the easiest way to do this is to kind of just place the buildings around here, and then I can put them together like a jigsaw puzzle. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go over here. This is the university campus area, and let's figure out which of these we have. Okay, we don't need the administration building. We already have dorms. Okay, so we need a study hall. Okay, I'm just going to plop all these down. Okay, so study hall. Oh, I have to make the area bigger. Okay, I can do that. Just plop this out like this. Okay, so study hall and groundskeeping building. Oh, that's a small one. Futsal club. Outdoor study, we already have this. Gymnasium. Cafeteria. Fountain, we already have this one. Library, I think we already have a library. Or no, we didn't put this in yet. This is huge. I don't know why the library needs to be that big. Math club. Commencement office. Academic statue 1. Auditorium. Laboratories. Bookstore. Oh my goodness, we're running out of room. Oh, we're almost done though. Bookstore. Where am I gonna put these? Let's extend this over to here. Okay, so bookstore, we'll put right here. Media lab. Chess club, it's another small building. And academic statue 2. Look at that. And these ones we already have in. Cool. All right, so let's go take a look and see what we got here. Oh gosh, I love this DLC. They just look so beautiful, all these buildings. You got the red brick and the stone. Oh, these buildings looking good. This one looks a little bit big. I might shrink that down. Cafeteria. What is this one? Oh, the gymnasium. Okay, yeah, that looks like a gymnasium. It's a study hall, I think. Campus bookstore. That is a fancy looking campus bookstore. And what is this? Oh, the media lab. That's right. And then this little small building here. Okay, so that's what all the buildings look like. Well, we got to figure out how to place them all in here, which I think we can. I think we can fit them all in. I want to say there was I had like an administration building. No, that's the one I have already. Let's look for student. Oh, yeah, I do have a building I download. Oh, this is special. Okay, so what is this? This functions as a unique building, it looks like, but this is supposed to be a student center. And I just found this on the Steam Workshop, and I think this will fit in nicely. This is a little bit more modern looking building, but I feel, like these are more older looking style, and I think it would be nice to have like one more modern looking building. And so this could be the student center, but they'll have stuff like more administration type stuff, like what do they have? Like financial aid office and yeah, that kind of stuff. And maybe we could put it like right over here. Since it's more modern, like we have the older buildings in here and then this more modern building right here. And I think that makes sense across from the parking lot too. So let's stick this in here and see what it looks like. We'll try and center this as much as possible. What does that look like? Oh, it's brick too. It has the same color scheme. Oh, that's great. Yeah, isn't that cool looking? Kind of a cool looking building. It's the same color as the parking garage too. I'm not sure if I'm loving this placement though. I'd kind of like to be able to see it better. I kind of like it here. I don't like the parking garage right here. Maybe we'll move the parking garage to like over here. I think that's a good call. Let's grab this node here and just stretch it out a little bit. Like that. We're going to grab this and spin it around. Like that. Put that over there. We should probably do another little road around that. but I think that fits in a little bit better there, and it doesn't block this so much. So I'm going to take this and actually move it back just a touch from the road, because I think that'll look good. And maybe we could put like some tiles across the front here or something. Yeah, that looks really good there. All right, we're going to delete these for now. And maybe put them in around this new placement. So let me make it go like that, and make it go like that. Perfect. And this one, I'm going to delete. Oh, shoot. All right, let me redraw this. Boom. Nice. Okay. So yeah, nice little student center in there. I like that. Okay, so the first building I like to put in is I like to put in the commencement hall, because it's such a unique building. It takes up a lot of space too. You want it in a good spot. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of putting it over here. Like maybe making it like a really kind of special spot. Commencement is such a big deal. I mean, if you've gone through 4 years of college, or for some people 6 years of college, it's such a major accomplishment. I would really like to make this a really cool commencement area. And I think like maybe we could dedicate this whole zone here to this commencement building. I think it could be pretty cool. How am I going to orient this so it looks nice? Maybe something like this. I mean, I think it's kind of nice that it's by this like central location with the clock tower and everything. Yeah, I'm kind of digging the way this looks here. And I imagine, I mean, I'm not even gonna like put like a lot of buildings around this. I want to leave this like really kind of open, like it's like a luscious kind of park looking thing here. Let's line it up as much as possible to this road. Yeah, maybe just have something like this. And let's see, can I connect a path directly to this? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that solves my issue. I'm going to move this over just a touch so that it goes directly into the front of this building. But yeah, I like that. And then we could just put like trees around here, just making it like a nice open like park area. I think could be really kind of cool. Yeah, let me grab my tree brush just so I can fill this in. So I kind of like remember to not put buildings here. So just kind of fill this in. Just like a nice, lovely, lush park area right around this commencement hall. I might put a little building in there, though. I don't know if I want so many right at the entryway. Yeah, I might leave it open like that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks so good. All right, so that is our start, and it is a banger of a start. I really like that. This is such an adorable little zone here, too. Let's find a nice little building to put in there. I think maybe this one over here would fit in well. What was this one again? The chess club. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. We're going to move this. Oh, we've already spent a ton of money. But maybe... Oh, it's not quite going to fit exactly. we might have to do some maneuvering to get this to work. No, it's too big. It's not going to fit. Do I have a smaller building? This one's kind of small. What was this? This was the math club. Oh, that's a fun one. That is right next to the science building. What is this? Groundskeeping? No. Futsal club might be kind of fun too, but this is a little bigger even. Okay, so let's try and move this guy. This will probably fit. Just a little bit better. No, this one's even too big. Well, you know, this bridge does not have to be here necessarily. So let's do here. I'm going to put this here. Let's rethink this. Let me... Oh, I glitched this. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to put this here for now. Yeah, I like that little building right on the corner here. I think it looks good. I would rather it be facing the other way though. I want it to face like this direction. Yeah, so kind of like this. And then we'll just inch this out of the way, kind of. So we'll grab this and just move it down. Oh, shoot. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's grab this and we'll just move. Oh, my goodness. This is not working at all. There we go. All right, so give myself a little bit of room around either side of this building. Let's get rid of this tree right in the middle there. All right, then this pathway. Oh gosh, I glitched this building. Yikes. All right, let's grab this pathway. So this is going to go right into here. And then this is going to go straight into here. If I can keep it going straight. It's not... Oh, there we go. 180. Okay, perfect. And then this got the height changed on this, though, unfortunately. So this needs to be at the same height as this post here. Boom and boom. And then it needs to be a bridge. And that's the wrong kind of pathway. Shoot. Supposed to be this pathway. There we go. There we go. That looks better. All right. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice there. I'm liking that. Everything's lined up and fits. Although I could move this further away from the road, which would probably look a little bit better. We just nestle it up in there. All right. Yeah, I love it. Loving it. All right, so we have our first little area done. I want to take out the big trees. There would not be any of these big old trees over here. Just take those out. And there's another big tree like right over here. Take that guy out. The rest of them just look great. All right, I'm really liking this so far. Let's see. Greg says, Rule 45, expand or die. Greg says, I went to the School of Hard Knocks, but I did okay. V5 says, why didn't he just turn on the library he already had? Did anybody ever go to the gym at their university other than to take tests? Oh, I did. V5 says, I didn't go to my grad. I just let them mail it to me. Greg says, frats still exist in the U.S. It's where all the hazing takes place and new plebs die. V5 says, at the university I went, there was a big fight between the math and computer science department about who got to host the chess club. Okay, so this is a good start over here. I want to just show you guys, though, what I worked on after yesterday's stream. So let's just take a quick look back at the oil industry that we worked on yesterday. I gotta say, I'm in love. I'm in love with what we did over here. I posted photographs in Discord, and yeah, I just think we just made some really good choices with your guys' help too. So these are all the oil factories and stuff that we built over here. But yesterday, I built all of these apartment buildings, and I went and did a whole bunch of detailing. And look at this pool. Is this the coolest pool? I wanted to do something that looked very upscale, like very fancy. And so I added these like beautiful like chairs. These are brand new chairs from the Steam Workshop. So they just looked very fancy and modern. I added deck chairs. And this pool is actually very finicky to work around. It was very difficult to place all these props. But I have like, you know, plants all around and these like beautiful cabanas. Wouldn't you like to hang out in these cabanas? It just looks really nice, like a really nice place. And then I added a baseball field because I was just checking sizes and this just fits so perfectly in here. Right next to the school, I was like, let's add a baseball field. So I put that in there. And my favorite thing about this whole neighborhood is this old school. It's really become like a feature of this district. And it was like, I just put it in like so randomly, but it really just kind of centers this whole neighborhood around this old historic school. And I love it. It's very northeastern. Just the whole look of everything. Yeah, and I love this residential area built around this amazing playground park right here. Yeah, so everything just turned out really pretty nice. These apartments that wrap around the hillside are pretty cool too. I just kind of paved the whole area, put some planters and trees in front and some parking lots so that they had parking. But that looks really good. And yeah, just some bushes and flowers and trees. And that really kind of just finished out this area. Now we have an empty spot here. I like to leave some empty spots here and there in case we need to add something later. Like let's say we need to add a bank or something. We could put that in here. So we have a big empty lot. We might put something in here. Later. And I still kind of need to balance out this industry. I mean, we still need to like let this run. It looks like we have enough to get to level 5. This just needs to run more. It also looks like we may not be producing enough oil because we're outputting nothing. So I might need... How full are these? Well, these look like they're still full. Oh, no, that's getting a little bit low. So we may need another oil drill, which might be an issue because we're kind of out of room for oil drills. I could stick another one back in here, maybe. Maybe we'll let's add now that we're looking at this. Let's add some smaller ones. These ones are smaller. How much does this produce a week? 8,000 per week versus... Oh, that's not much less than these big ones produce. So let's put this small one like back in here. Maybe we'll put 2 side by side. a bunch of pumpers for some oil. And let me just make sure that they have oil underneath them. There we go. Look at the oil in this area. It's so much oil. Oh my goodness. Well, good thing we found all this oil over here. Looks nice. Ugh, I don't know how to get rid of this moving the math club thing. Greg says Super Cow whatever. Oh, I saw you posted that video. I haven't watched it yet in Discord, but I saw that you posted it. I'm going to watch it after the stream. V5 says not exporting unprocessed oil is not a bad thing. Value is added where it's at. Yeah, but I don't want facilities to run out. Is the only issue. And I think we're right on the edge of running out. Yeah, like these don't have very much oil in them. So I don't know. Two more little buildings should help, I think. Anyway, let's go back to putting in the puzzle pieces. We are having some issues in the city. As you can see, there's a bunch of abandoned buildings. The issue that we're having a lot of is this. These people are complaining that they have not enough goods to sell. I'm going to fix that, but not in this stream. Because this stream, I'm just focusing on the college campus. That's why I'm not letting this run very much. Because we're just going to have abandoned buildings if I let it run. Because we're having this problem all over the city. Anyway, let's go over here. Let me select this guy. Turn this off. And let's put some of these other buildings in place. So we have this big one. Let me place this big one in first. So this is the laboratories. We would probably want this. Okay, we have it over by the School of Medicine, or we could have it over by the School of Science. It's a really big building. I would love to have it like in the corner here, just because it would really anchor that area. But it's kind of unfortunate it would be all the way on the other side of campus from the School of Science. I would think you would want your laboratories like right next to here, but we put this right next to here. I could put it over here. That could probably work. Yeah, that might make sense. Yeah, I would like to kind of put it over here. We could always have two of these buildings, though, as well. But I could put it right here, and that would kind of anchor this area, too. So I have laboratories right next to the School of Science. And, yeah, let me put a second set of laboratories over here. Let me... because you can put multiple of these buildings. So where's my laboratories at? This one. So we'll put another one like kind of over here as like a secondary laboratory system right on the edge here. I think that's kind of cool. Kind of a cool look. All right, so over here we're going to have some more stuff. What is this? Oh, the library. That's right. Let's look at the administration type buildings because I want to make sure they're over by the administration area. So auditorium, where's the bookstore? Oh, the cafeteria. Oh, this should go over by the dorms, which are over here. I think that makes a lot of sense. So we're going to grab this and move this over to here. I don't know if I want them like right across from each other, although that probably makes a lot of sense. Oh, you know what? That looks good. That does look good that they're right there. They're all part of one big complex. All right, I like that. Oh, yeah, this was the bookstore. So this one I definitely want up by the administration building up here. And maybe, you know what, we would probably want a little parking lot here. So let's have a little pathway. Oh, this is a road, isn't it? Okay, let's go ahead and grab this pathway here. going to go from here and kind of run this down like this. Oh, is that not going to connect to here? That's kind of unfortunate. Just going to lower that down into the ground. Oh, that's really messing things up. Shoot, that does not look good. How am I going to get this to look like it connects to this road? I don't want to move this bridge, although I could move the bridge a little bit. Yeah, we'll move the bridge a little bit. This is all too funky. So maybe what I'll do here, hold on. Let's delete all of these. Delete that too. I'm going to grab all of these nodes here. We're just going to grab this and move it on down here, closer to here. Oh, that almost perfectly lines up with this crosswalk too, which is nice. Okay, so then I'm going to grab this, and we will connect this up into here. And then this one will go right into here. Turn off collision. Perfect. And I don't think that really connected up. Did it? For some reason it did. Oh, maybe it connected? I'm not sure. No, it's doing something weird. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. All right, so we can do something like that. Perfect. And do I have something that's small enough that would fit in here? I don't think so. I think all these buildings are too big. But maybe... What was this again? That was the futsal club. No, that's too big. This was the... Yeah, this is going to be too big too. No way will that ever fit in there. Shoot. But we could put another one of these historic looking buildings. That would be great. Let me go look for those. I mean, I got so many of them. So we'll go to our content creator packs and go to our historic looking houses. Oh, you know what? Let me go to here because I can look it up through Find It and just see if there's any that we have unused. If you go to, this is a cool trick. Go to Content Creator Pack. Go to your Content Creator Pack, which in this case is, oh, I got so many. Seaside Resorts, which is all the Victorian-looking houses. And it'll tell you, this little number at the top tells you how many times you've used it. So we can find one we haven't used before. Like maybe... This looks like a little one we haven't used before. Oh, it's too big. Oh, that's quite large. What about this one? Oh, this one's small. What does this look like, though? Oh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Okay, so we can add this as like another historic building to this area. I like that. Small, not too big. Yeah, I like that. I like to have like sprinkling these historic buildings all throughout this college campus. And we'll add some trees and picnic tables and stuff too. V5 says, not enough goods to sell is usually not enough warehouses with consumer goods near the commercial areas or bad traffic. Greg says, plus small zones of generic farming, forestry, ore, and oil. Then I add some of those small processors off the workshop that converts generic resources into generic goods. Yeah, I think in my case, I just need more factories. I don't have enough factories in this city, so we're going to work on that in tomorrow's stream. Which is going to be cool because factories are always fun to build, and I have some tricks up my sleeve that you guys don't know about. So stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. I gotta say, I just feel like I'm on fire lately with this city. Like, I was looking back at my streams that we've been doing this week, and like everyone is like, I end the stream and I feel like this is the best building stream I've ever done. Like, I don't know. I think it's the mixture of the holidays and the new content creator pack coming out, and or not the content creator, the new DLC coming out. Just like everything just kind of happening at the same time. It's like a vortex of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I just have this like good feeling about every single build I've done every single day. Hopefully this college ends up turning out like that too. We will see. Okay, we were talking about the bookstore. I want to put the bookstore over here. And so I was fiddling around with this because I wanted to put a parking lot in right here. Let's find a good parking lot. And I like using this one. Okay, we'll have to turn it on its side. So maybe we'll have like a side street come up. Or we could even do a custom parking lot too. But you know what, this will be fine. Let's do our 1U side road, and we'll have it run right up here probably. Just like that. And I think this is the perfect space to fit this in. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to center it. And then we can put some bushes and flowers around it too to make it look a little bit nicer. I'm going to also grab the end of this and make sure that it touches this pathway so people can walk straight from this road into campus there. And then we'll put the bookstore right across from here. So which one was that? That was this one over here. So I'm going to grab this and move it over to here. And I'm spending a lot of money doing it this way. I should have used Move It because that's free. But look at that. That has a really nice, classy look. I love the sign at the front. Campus Bookstore. Yeah, so I think that makes a lot of sense. Right next to the main administration, you have the bookstore. And then what else should we have over here? We have this interesting zone right here. I think this would be a nice place for the futsal club. Now, I had never heard of a futsal club before, but I understand it's some kind of sports thing. It says, from players to coaches and everyone else, futsal club is open for all. Do you guys know what a futsal club is? I had never heard of it. It's like a sport, right? But since it's like the sports area, you just like put this in here. This could be a cool sports arena kind of place. Oh, you know what I have? Oh, this might be interesting. I have this from the Concerts DLC. I have this fan zone park. Maybe, will this fit in here? It will. Maybe we could have the fan zone park like at the, this is the end zone of this football stadium. Maybe we could say this is a fan zone park for the football stadium. Wouldn't that be cool? And it could be partly, like, this could be like a whole, like, party zone for, like, tailgating and stuff during game day. Oh, I like that. All right, so we got to make this look good, though, so it fits in here nicely. So maybe, probably would fit this on over here. It doesn't fit in very well. You know what I think I'm going to do? Here, let's do this. Let's take this road here, and we'll run it right off the side here. Like a little side street off here. And we'll run this all along here. Like that. Then we can put this fan zone right along the street here. We can grab this and maybe inch it over this way a little bit. And look at this. Fan zone. And they have like screens for like concerts and stuff going on. But we'll say this is for the football stadium. And then we can put this futsal thing. Where's the front of this? Right here. We'll grab this and spin this around. And have this come right over here. Seems like a good spot for the futsal club. Yeah, I like it. And yeah, I would like to get like parking in here so we could have like lots of parking, but we're almost out of room already. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the futsal club. I'm not going to put it here because I would like to make this parking, like a big parking lot. So we'll put the futsal club over here for now. This is a pretty good spot as well, right there. But then this could just be like a legitimate parking lot. And you know what we could do is we could use parking lot roads for this. Let's upgrade these to parking lot roads. So I'm going to grab this. Let's upgrade these guys. Boom and boom. And then here we can just draw out custom-sized parking lots. So we're going to use... Which ones are they? Is it this one? Oh, it didn't really connect. That's a little bit of a different texture. Interesting. This isn't the one I normally use. Where is the one I normally use? Parking lot. This one. This is the one I normally use. There we go. So put that out right there. Do something like that. And something like that. Yeah, so it'll be like a big parking lot over here. Yeah, I think that looks great. And maybe we could even put in one of those parks right at the end here. What other park did we have? Oh, this one. What is this a statue of? Oh, it's a statue of some learned scholar. Ooh, I like this statue. What a great park. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's use move it. We're going to move this right over to the corner here. We're going to spin it around, and we'll make it so the pathway goes right to the street here. I think it's a perfect fit, certainly. I think I could line it up a little bit better. Yeah, it looks good. I might use Bob to put a little bit nicer trees in here. let's change it to... let's find a nice looking tree. These PD trees tend to look pretty good. Oh yeah, those are really nice looking. Those look really nice too. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to decide. We're gonna go with these. I don't think I've ever used these before, but they're pretty nice, large, green, bushy trees. They almost like hide that beautiful statue. They're almost too big. Let's go with something a little bit smaller. That's almost too big. Shoot, I can't. Can I drag this? I can't move this window. Okay, anyway. Let's grab this. Yeah, those are too small. Those are too small. I want something that's just the right size. Road trees. I mean, this has got to be just right. I mean, it's like right on such an important corner here. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Small oak. Interesting. Small juniper, that is too big. Bare trees. Oh, that looks kind of nice. There's my sugar maples. I've been using these a lot. Yeah, I might just go for one right now and play around with this a little bit later. Oh, this is nice. What is this? Hazel tree large. That's the perfect size. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. Boom. We got it. Some nice bushy trees, but they weren't as big as those other ones. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, see, sometimes you just got to click around and you'll find something that works. Is that the perfect tree or what? Hazel, go figure. All right, let's try and line these up a little bit better. They're kind of wonky, all of these. So let's see if we can grab this and stretch it all the way to the end. Same thing with this. So we could probably move up a little bit. And this, we'll try to move this up as well. And I think the thing with these to make it look good is you'll want this node here to be kind of squared off, I think. Yeah, so this is squared off. This is, yeah, see, I'm just squaring these off. So that I can put parking spaces in here and they'll be just nicely squared. These are still not necessarily lined up, though. All right, that looks pretty good to me. I think that's pretty nicely lined up. Ooh, this is starting to look really, really good. All right, let's put in some parking spaces. How big is this? 8 by 2. That is huge. All right, let's line this up here. Oh, it's just not enough. I thought I had like one like space that was just like one. I do. All right. And, you know I'm not putting handicapped or the electric vehicle over here, but this is supposed to be the cheap overflow parking. This is not very good parking. They're not spending any money to put in electric charging stations over here. That's what I'm saying. The electric charging stations are in the parking garage for the rich people. The rich people don't park over here. All right, so we've got some beautiful parking lots. That is looking really good. All right, so we're slowly putting the puzzle pieces together. We have just a few puzzle pieces left. This feels like a really nice spot to me. And I would kind of like to put something a little bit different over here. You know, I just downloaded something new from the Steam Workshop. It's this big kind of like auditorium kind of building. I think this is like, what is this? Hold on, I don't even know what this looks like. But it's kind of a cool, modern looking building. And I think it would be cool to have, what is this? It's really quite fancy. What? What is this? Is this like a restaurant? I don't understand what this is. Okay, hold on. This is Senedd Cymru Welsh Parliament. It's the home of the Welsh devolved government in Cardiff. It was designed by award-winning architect Richard Rogers. Well, it's a fancy building. I don't know. It's a little weird to have right here. I kind of wanted like a theater kind of building, you know, like an auditorium or something. So I thought maybe this could function as an auditorium, but I don't know. I don't think it really works here. I don't even know what this is. Like, do people meet in here? I don't understand. Where do people... Maybe they meet underneath here. Yeah, they must meet in the lower levels or something. All right, we'll save this. We might use this for somewhere else. I do want some kind of cool, you know, different looking theater building here. You know, I might go with one of my favorites, which is just part of the vanilla game. Sometimes the vanilla game has just some of the best assets. Let's see here. There's some like big theater style buildings. This one's pretty cool. Oh, this is the Grand Library. Oh, I love that one. No, but I was thinking of either the art museum or, yeah, this art museum building or this one, Theater of Wonders. Oh, this is almost perfect. This is almost too perfect. Yeah, let's go with this. It can be right against the main road here. And it's just, it just gives like a pop of like a modern building in the middle of the campus there. And I love it. And, they have, of course, they need like theater buildings and stuff in these big universities. So it makes sense they would build something cool like this to support the student population. But yeah, that is perfect right there. So yeah, we have a little auditorium. I think the students will like that. What do you think? Taco Time's in chat saying what's up. How's it going? Greg says there's a University College of Business on the workshop. There's also Pace University, which is a business university in New York. B5 says there's whole universities just for business. We generally would say College of Business or Medicine or Science or Math within a university in Canada. Greg says the Pace University is huge. That is pretty big. Greg says the top of that building looks like a gourd. Yeah, it looked a little weird. I don't know. It didn't work in here for sure. So we put this in here instead. And maybe we'll put in a parking lot next to it too, because there's parking spaces here, but I don't know if this is big enough. Maybe there would be another parking garage at this end of campus. Usually there's a couple of parking garages, so maybe there'd be one here. I think a parking garage would make this look ugly, though. Let's just see. What would it look like if we put this parking garage in? Oh, that would look really ugly. Really, really ugly. All right, let's just go with a parking lot. We can do that. So there'd be like a parking area back in here. Yeah, I know I'm spending a lot of time on parking, but it's got to be done. We'll put 2 parking lots side by side, and that'll kind of service this end of the campus. I think that looks very believable. You'd have something like this over here. Okay, so I think that will make this part of campus pretty much done. Let's fill this in with trees so I know that we're done over here. And we didn't have collision on. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, hold on. You got to turn that on. And then put the trees in. There we go. Ooh, that looks so good. So nice. Okay, so moving on. That section's done. Now, let's talk about this stuff. So I think we just need to put this in here, and we got to figure out some kind of pathway system that would look really good along here. So I think one pathway, obviously, we should have one run in between, like maybe right by the side here. It would probably wrap around this whole building. So let's grab the pathway we've been using, which is this guy right here. And we will... Maybe this could go, like, right along here. Does that fit in? Yeah, perfect. Right along the front here. It's almost even, like, perfectly centered. Oh, no, the trees are, like... Oh, no, the trees work. It's, like, right in the pathway there. So that works. All right, and then we'll draw little pathways down here. Why does this not connect. There we go. Let's turn this so it just snaps to the angle. Just like that. And then again on this side. Okay, that looks good, except maybe this... Maybe it's not perfectly centered. Hold on. Let's just center it a little bit better. Something like that. That looks good. And maybe we could just run this all the way down along the side. And run that all the way down. We'll do another road right down to there. And then we'll need to connect it up to here. So I'm thinking we just run this across like this. And then run this guy right into there. Yeah, that is looking really nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some of these into here. I'm thinking... What do we got here? This is the Media Lab, Study Hall, Gymnasium, and University Library. I feel like, I think it'd be kind of cool to have the gym over here. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I like the idea of, you know, students studying really hard in class and then just needing a break from their books, and they go to the gym to play a game of basketball. You know, just to take a break. So I like that idea. So let's have the gym over here. And maybe we can add a second cafeteria over here. The first cafeteria, or no, we have one cafeteria way over here. Let's add another cafeteria on this side. And actually, let's do something cool. Let's make this like a big cafeteria. I would like... What if we take these pathways? Oh, you know what we should do? Do I have another park I haven't used yet? Yes, we do have another park we haven't used yet. What park is this? This is... Oh, it's another guy reading a book. Another smart-looking guy. Okay, this is perfect. Very inspirational for the students. So let's grab this park. We're going to use Move It. And we're going to put it right on the corner right here. And we're going to put our cafeteria around this park. And let's use the same kind of trees we used here. What do we call this again? I forget. Shoot. Let me move it right into the corner here. And then I'm going to use Bob and change out the trees if I can remember what they are. So alders, and we'll change it to... Hazel? Was that it? Hazel tree? I think this is it. Hazel tree large. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, then around this, we're going to grab these pathways and have them go around this. And, oh shoot, we may not have enough room anymore. Let's try to bring this as close to here as possible. And then have the cafeterias border around this. So what's the cafeteria? This one? Gymnasium, cafeteria. Here we go. So we'll put one cafeteria here. And one here. And we're going to try and make it look like that's all connected. So we're going to use Move It a little bit. And just nudge these together. So that they're all one giant building. What I'd really like to do is move this all the way up to here so that they're really connected. Something like that. Yeah, so it's like even the patio kind of goes all the way around the edge. Now I know this is kind of funny here. Maybe we can cover it up. But yeah, that's really what I wanted. Like a big old cafeteria. Yeah, I like that. So we'll just have to cover up these parking spaces here. And then it just sticks out at the end a little bit, but I don't mind that. I think that looks kind of cool. I don't normally try to combine buildings like this, but I just think it's something a little bit different that I don't normally do. But I like it. Yeah, it certainly gives this area a whole kind of unique look around here. Let's see. Taco says the gym should be near the stadium. Oh, well, we're gonna have a lot of sports facilities, so I kind of wanted one sports facility that's like further away, because not everyone's gonna always be over the sports area, and sometimes people want to use the gym just as like a casual thing, you know? B5 says the university I went to did not have a lot of sports fields. There was a gym building with a pool and some large gymnasiums in it. Tim's in chat. Hey, Tim. What's up? B5 says you need a bar. Yeah, we should put a bar over here. Taco says, can you remove the parking spaces with Bob? I can, but it would remove it from all of them. You know, I guess we could remove it from all of them. They don't really make that much sense. Let's do that. Let's go to parking spaces. Parking spaces 1. We'll turn it down. Parking spaces 2. We'll turn that down. And I think that did it. Good suggestion, Tim. That solved our problems. Perfect. It looks lovely now. All right, so we just have a few buildings left, and it should fit in these spaces here. Okay, so let's use Move It. Let's do this one. This is a very interesting building, just looks-wise. And probably, I think it would look best just like in line with the administration building. I think that would be kind of cool right there. It has all these beautiful windows around it. Yeah, so I like it right there. I think it has a cool vibe, which means we'll have to do a pathway along here, which is nice. We could do that. So let's do a pathway right along here. And we'll extend this one as well. It doesn't want to connect up. All right, we'll do that. And then I would like to connect these up as well. I think I'll just do like a slanted path down here. No, that looks too weird. Ugh, why does that look weird? You know, we could make this, like, this pathway straight. Hold on. I can just redo this. Okay, we'll just move this over a bit to make this work. But I can just draw a pathway here. Straight across to here and then straight down to the road. That looks good. And then we'll just use move it to nudge this all over so it's all perfectly centered again. Just like that. Very, very nice. All right, what's next? Let's grab this one. I think this would fit in really nicely, like right here. Maybe up against there. I think that looks pretty nice. This one, maybe we put this one. We just have two really big ones. So let's put, you know what would look nice here is to have more dorms on this side. So we put those in there. I think this is a really cool looking building. So I'd like to utilize this on the corner here. Because it just looks really cool. And then this is the study hall. Maybe this will fit in right here. Let's see. Oh, it almost fits in perfect. Look at this campus. It's all coming together. Are we out of buildings? What is happening? I think we're out of buildings. Okay. Oh, we were going to do another parking garage over here too. Yeah, we definitely need to put another parking garage. This is probably a good spot. Oh, excuse me. Good spot for one. So let's grab this one. We're going to duplicate this and put it over here. It's that nice, lovely brick color, so I think it'll fit in well. Then we got to leave some space for our dorms, which will probably go along here. But we're missing some. We're missing our groundskeeping building and this little house. So maybe the groundskeeping building has to be against the main road. That's this one, right? Yeah, so maybe the only spot we got left. Oh, it would fit in really well right here. Like right on the corner here. Oh, this is a good spot for it. Let's relocate this guy right here, right on the corner. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then we got this one little building here. Maybe this would go great right here. Right on the edge here. Or maybe even like right in here. Remove this again. We'll centralize it like right here. No, I changed my mind. This is a really kind of adorable little house. I might put two of these in. We might do two of these guys. Let me grab this. Just so you guys know, this is easily the biggest university I've ever made in this game. This is like massive. All right, so I'm going to grab this and move it over to here. Yeah, we're going to do two of these houses side by side just because they look so nice. We'll kind of make them, we'll kind of center them. Right next to each other. Yeah, I like it. Perfect. Is that everything? I think we got everything in here. Okay, I want to get some more dorms, and we need to get this pathway connected up to everything. So let's connect up this pathway all along here. To right there. And then it probably should connect up to here or something, since that's the cafeteria. You know what I'll do? Here, let's do this. I will center this parking garage in this space here and have like a side street come into it. So this could be like right here. Let's have this as a road around it. Just like that. Oh, except we don't need to. This doesn't need to connect here. What was I thinking? We'll change this so it just connects right to the edge like that. Beautiful. And then this pathway here, we can connect this straight across here. Like that. And we will put like maybe like 3 or 4 dorms in here. But I need to line this up. Something like that. Maybe something like that. That looks pretty equidistant. I don't know if the dorms are going to fit in here. Okay, how big are these? Oh, they'll just barely fit. That's almost like the perfect size. Okay, we'll have to move this. We'll have to move the pathway a little bit. I didn't realize these were so big, but it actually fits in pretty nicely here. Okay, so we'll put one there. We'll make them all face the same direction. Oh, this one's not facing the right direction. Shoot. Why did it do that? There we go. This one needs to be adjusted just slightly. And I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, they're all really evenly spaced out, which is nice. And then we have another cool little spot in here. I'd love to find some cool parks for here. Let's make this kind of like a fun place for college kids. Okay, college kids need fun things to do. They study all the time. They get a little stressed out sometimes. But you know what would be cool that we have not used in this city yet is we haven't used the skate park. Let's give these college kids a skate park, and I think it'll fit in right here. Yes, it fits in perfectly. Skate park. Oh, is it not counting? I thought we could put this in the parks. Oh, it's not going to let me put it in the park. I'd have to do a road out to here. It says that you can put it inside a park area, but it's not counting this as a park area, though. Shoot. Because I'd love to place it in right here. I could have a road come up here, though. And put this in here. Yeah, let's do that, because I really like that idea. What are you guys saying in chat? Tim says, Spaceballs is my all-time favorite movie. Really? That is a funny movie. Taco Time says, my dad and I watched Blazing Saddles a lot when I was a kid. Greg says, I love both equally. What are you... You guys are talking about great movies. What are you guys saying here? Oh, Tim is quoting Airplane from the 80s. I love Airplane. That is such a good movie. Greg says, don't forget Young Frankenstein. B5 says, fun thing for college kids, a bar. We'll get to the bar. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We haven't even gotten to all of the... Oh my goodness. Have I been streaming for an hour and a half? I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I haven't even noticed. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. So, I guess time flies when you're having fun. I did not even realize. All right, so I'm going to run this up like here. And we're going to connect it. I'm going to replace this pathway here. You know what? I can just leave the pathway there, but I won't. I will delete it like that. Do something like that. Pathway can connect up to there. And now we can put in our skate park right here. And I'd also like to put in, we have our lovely beach volleyball court. So they can play some beach volleyball. So just some extra fun activities for the kiddos as they go to school. I think everyone will love that. It's right next to the dorms and everything. That actually looks really small. Maybe I'll do 2 of these. Yeah, that looks pretty small there. So let's copy and paste this guy. Put another one like right here. So we got 2 little volleyball courts. I like the look of that. And then the final thing I want to do, we have some more space. I might do some more stuff over here. But I think I kind of like this for now. So let's do a couple of finishing touches and we'll finish off this whole area. We didn't get to any of the sports facilities, so we'll come and do that another time. But I really wanted to like wrap this up with a nice little bow. So we're going to take this. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn off or turn on collision again. Let's turn on collision. There we go. And we'll just fill this up with trees for now. Fill this up over here. And is this a lovely campus or what? Holy cow. This place is like beautiful. Build this guy in. Build this guy in. All right, that's lovely and filled in. We're just going to get rid of the tall trees because we don't need these tall trees in here. That one and all of these. Boom, boom, boom. I should probably just take it off my filter, these tall trees, because I always am just getting rid of them. But I want to keep it in there for like the more wild areas. Okay, I think that's all of them. Nope, there's one more. Nope. Oh, yeah, there's one right here. All right, so that looks lovely. And then the other thing I wanted to do was put a gate around the whole place. So let us find a gate. And I want a really fancy gate. And I actually have one I've downloaded recently from the workshop. Where is my fancy gates? These guys. These really like fancy looking gates. Terrain conforming, non-terrain conforming. It's a short section and a large section. All right, so let's go. Let's see if we can do these as a line tool. How does this look? Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, this looks so fantastic. Holy cow. All right, and then these are like actually open gates. How big are these? Oh, these are kind of small, but that's okay. So would they open out or would they open in, these gates? I feel like they would open out. Oh, these are just props. I can't like move it into place. Okay, well, I'm going to fiddle with these gates off stream because it's going to probably take me a while to get them to work since they're like props. But aren't they beautiful? Like what a perfect way to end or to put like a finishing touch on this college area and make it just look super fancy, then have these gates. So I'm going to put these together off stream. But that's going to be it. So this is my college area. I'm going to think a little bit because I kind of want a fancy building in here too. Like I would love to put in like the, let's put something in here really quick. I would love to put in the, there's a park that's really fancy looking. What is it called? The Botanical Gardens? Is that what it's called? This one. Botanical Garden. I'm going to have to put this by a road too. But maybe I could put this in like here. And I think it'll really look nice in this space. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I would like to move it back from the road though. How far back can I move this? Not very far. Because it needs to be kind of central to this area. So maybe I'll have a little road come out here. And we could have just like a little bit of parking right here, right up front. All right, so let's do a little side road. Just like right up here. Just like that. We'll put in a couple of cool parking lots. Where's my tiny one? Here it is. Perfect. This could go right in here and then right in here. Yeah, just something like that. That's perfect. Let's move this tree out of the way over here. Move this tree right over here. That looks good. We could even put like some bushes right in here. Let's grab some bushes really quick. I can't stop playing. I can't stop playing. I need to like end the stream, but I can't. I'm just having too much fun doing this. All right, let's run this in like a little U. Just right along here. That's kind of cool. And what if we had a cool tree in the middle? Let's do, what is that cool? Yeah, this like jacaranda tree. That's pretty cool. I like it. We could put like a couple of these around. Yeah, something like that. What a cool use of that space. I really like that. Let's just fill in a couple of more trees back in the back here. Maybe this one's a little too big. We'll leave it a little bit open. Oh, there's even a jacaranda tree right in there. Oh, I think we put that in there, actually. Let's just space this a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Okay, so little addition there. That looks nice. We don't need a traffic light there, but we can deal with that later. All right, so boom. There is our beautiful college. Now, we haven't let this run. This is going to cost me a ton of money, so we'll probably turn off some of these buildings because we don't need all of these buildings. But I can balance that a little bit later. Tomorrow, we will work on our factory area, but that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys all for hanging in with me today. Wow. I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy. This was exactly what I had envisioned this to look like. Doesn't it look sweet? I love it. Taco Time in chat says the gates would open in. Okay, that is a good suggestion. We will change that right now so I don't forget. Let me just grab this and I will move it around. All right. Thank you, Taco Time. V5 says the gates are just decorative and they're never closed. Taco Time says fences look excellent. V5 says, Zach, have you ever seen Other People's Money? I don't think so. Is it a good movie? All right, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.